Hello, and welcome to the basement of the Caled Divine Tower. Divine Tower of Caled? Ooh. So last time I was fighting this guy, I died a few times, and I shouldn't have, because he's not that hard to fight. I'm just kind of trying to brute force it, I guess. But it should be fine. It shouldn't take too long, unless I mess up a bunch. After which I'm going to explore all the stuff that I marked last time. Because there's definitely a lot of stuff that I've missed. Oh yeah, and the one down here. I think that's what I'll do first, after I finish this. Whoop. Yeah, I figured that's what would happen. Ah, there go my runes. Good start. It's interesting though. The spells providing like super armor is kind of neat. It's not a very good start, but like it kind of surprises me that they have a spell that just gives, I think it's called super armor in this game, or at least people call it super armor. Because it is a magical spell, which is usually connected to being weak. So it's kind of interesting to, well, I pressed the dodge button and it did not input. I'm doing a lot of strong attack spam, which is kind of lame. I'm gonna die. I didn't die because the pillars didn't mess with me as much as I thought they would. No. It was interesting. It makes sense. Oh, actually, looking at those legs is kind of interesting. How you can see the stuff underneath the godskin material. But no stagger makes sense. That didn't have super armor, which is interesting. Oops, that's bad. Like, certain spells are interesting that they have super armor or not. I think I'm using the strong attack too much. I don't think it is actually too much, I just think it's maybe a bad habit to develop. The issue is it's probably better to do it because... Ooh, that should hit me. The strong attack is just a long-range attack. It's very useful. And as long as I'm far enough away, I actually have time against this guy to use it. Because it seems like they don't trigger their melee attacks if they're not in melee range. Which is, you know... That was very greedy. I'm dead. Oh, I needed the extra heal. I was fine with that. This is... Oh, I didn't mean to roll in that direction. I think this Godskin Apostle is probably the more dangerous overall compared to the other one because of attacks like that. And the fact that it looks so unpredictable. Ooh. Okay, good. I do kind of enjoy using the strong attack of this. Like, it is a different way of playing, than jump attack spam, so I kind of think it's worthwhile. This is totally worthless. But it is the weapon I think it is. Probably. Yeah, Godslayer sword. Very fun. But faith weapon. It's like a dex faith colossal sword. It's more dex than strength. But it's a cool weapon. Yeah, I can't use it, but it looks cool. The spiral. I mean, it's impractical, because there's no support in the middle, which you would need, but it's magic metal, so it doesn't need to be practical. I should unequip that. Yeah, that's fun. I think the Godskin duo is probably going to be a little rough without resorting to the easy mode strategies of jump attack spam, but it'll be interesting. I don't think they're a great boss, but... Oh wait, no. I don't get there from here. I get there from here. Yeah. That's fun. I'll do the exploration before I get too sidetracked, though. But I will let myself get a little sidetracked because I know that there are some things that I want to grab. And then I'll go explore. But now it's time to just run around. Don't get hit by the dragon. There's a lot of dragons. I don't think there's any need to kill them if you aren't looking for the hearts. I assume all these dragons give hearts, but there's a chance that they're like not... They're like, they might be like zombie dragons or something. So they don't give normal, like, dragon hearts when you kill them? I'm really not sure. I think there's some dragons somewhere here that are weird in that sort of way. But I can't recall precisely which and where. Okay, Rune Arcs, Somber 9, Dragon Wound, and Arteria. So now my weapon is +9. Once I go upgrade it, obviously, but it'll be nice. There's somewhere that you can explore that I did legitimately, it might be right there actually. It might be, this is getting sidetracked, but for good reason. If this is where I think it is, oh wait, I can't fit through the door, can I? I can. There might be stuff down behind here. Nothing that I need, but if I can find a safe place to descend. I actually did find this legitimately. It was fun to like actually locate a reasonably out of the way bit of exploration. I think there's just like a dagger and maybe a talisman down here. Neither of which I need, I'm pretty sure, but I don't want to forget about it. Okay, I think I just have to find a way down. I think any of these can go down, so I just need to check that there's nothing up here that I'll miss. What's that? I mean, it's probably nothing important. Yep. Why is it a summon location, though? I think summon is what that grave thing indicates, that you can use your bell here. Guess it's iffy. Oh, why am I one-handing it? Okay, jump across there. I hope there's nothing on any of those other platforms. Hopefully I don't need... I can probably do it without the horse. But I'll need the horse after to get to the other platforms to look around. If I want to run around here, then I'll need this. Oop. Need to keep moving. Well, I'm just trying to think about various things. Oh, I mean, bats are fun. I think bats are quite neat. As a kid, they were much more interesting because, oh, they're flying mammals and their wings are their hands? Because, like, it's their finger bones that are used to maintain the whole membrane for their wings is all fun to learn as a kid. And then hearing, oh, there's fox bats that are like, as a kid, the memory in my head is that they have a wingspan of 30 of a foot or 30 centimeters, which is like, oh wow, that's huge, because most bats that you picture are small and kind of cute, and also a vector for rabies, so you don't want to be near bats if you don't know that it's safe. I haven't heard anything in the last several years about like white nose bat fungus disease that was a major issue for colonies of bats because it led to their death. And entire colonies were infected. I assume it's still an issue. Though, I mean, if it isn't still an issue, that would probably suggest that entire colonies of bats did indeed get wiped out by it, which is probably not a happy conclusion. Can I drop? Okay. Okay, should be good. That descent is very awkward. I think this further down. Dragon Crest, that's actually really good, isn't it? That's physical reduction? Yeah. But there's a upgraded version, I think, on the Halig tree. I could be misremembering, though. I mean, that one is very much worth using. But my intention is I won't use any of those until I replace the Soar Seal. Because once I replace the Soar Seal, then I'll go from taking increased damage because of that to taking reduced physical damage. And it'll be a bigger shift. And it will all be meaningless because it would be better to do it differently. But just this shift in damage taken is fun. So that's that. I wanted to... The dagger makes me think of like a sacrificial dagger, just based on the location it was found. So I wonder if that's what it is. How do I read? I press this. Oh, raises potency of bestial incantations. Neat. The design celebrates a beast's 5 fingers. A short sword given to high-ranking clergy of Fair Missoula. Fun. Can you see crumbling Fair Missoula? I don't think so, because that's over here? Or is it up there? I think it's up here. So if it is there, and it doesn't just show up later, then it probably doesn't show up till later, right? There's a divine tower right there. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to other stuff that I was planning to do. I don't know, I don't have anything fun to talk about. There's like random topics, like how... Like, I'm not into diets. I think diets can be unhealthy. I also don't have to worry about them personally. But the concept of fasting is kind of... Not even fasting as a diet, but... I mean, if you think of the term breakfast, which is break fast, when you're asleep, you're sort of in, presumably, some degree of a fasting state, where you can go longer without eating because you're used to being hungry to a certain extent. I don't know. But it's interesting when you wake up, you're not crazy hungry. And like, let's say my last meal the day before is at 9 p.m. If I wake up at 6 and then eat a full filling meal, I'll still be hungry at noon. But if I wake up at 11 or 12, I'll still just eat the same amount at noon as I would have eaten if I ate at 6. Hello.
Yes, welcome, valued Khalees. I'm hungry.
Okay. You have anything actually worth buying? Cookbooks. So that's kind of messed up to sell. And you didn't even say thank you? You were hungry. You needed someone to buy stuff from you. You don't even thank me for buying stuff? How rude. Yeah, it's just an interesting, to me, observation of how the body's, like, I'm assuming it's the metabolism of the body is influenced by sleep and not eating, and how it's easier to continue not eating than it is to start not eating. Weird way to phrase it, I think, but oh, yeah, I'm a little over leveled. Another pumpkin head. But yeah, like, oh, it is this one. I remember this. This place is actually relevant for some reason. I think I need to use a different weapon for a minute. I might want a weaker horizontal swing. Ooh, is this horizontal? If it's horizontal, I'll use this for a bit. Perfect. Because yeah, it'll kill them all in one hit because I'm over leveled anyway, but... Explode. Oh. I thought it was the guy there that was throwing at me. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, the way the body's metabolism changes when you're asleep, and how you can continue not eating for at least a little bit longer without it being without it necessarily causing you to feel hungry is kind of, I mean, it's interesting, but it's also annoying. Like, oh, ooh, that's certainly a strong attack. I like that. That's fun. That might be some good variety later. Use this as a singular primary weapon, just for a bit of a change of pace. It's kind of pointless because the explosion does. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem terrible. Bloody Slash is useful. Blood Rose. Oh, is this? No, it isn't. There was a place where... Oh, you know, I haven't had to roll once this whole time that I've been running around with this weapon. Didn't realize. It's good to know. And that's why I need to level my endurance. I think it's endurance that increases strength. Increases carry weight. And it also increases stamina. But you don't really need to level stamina in this game, because the regen is already crazy. Is this a medallion? One of the Dectus medallions? Yep. Which would be here. Do I have the completed medallion? Yes, I do. It's not how I want to travel, though. I'd rather travel via the annoying cave that you can climb. Because climbing the cave is... I mean, you'd have to climb the cave anyway, so... What is... What? What is that guy shooting at? I'll check it in a second. I don't think there's anything else up here other than maybe something here. Oh, that's one of the beast mother looking people. Ah, smithing stone 1. Ironically, not that bad. Ironic is not the right word. What were you shooting at? What? I have no idea. Oh. Okay, there's a beast dude. That's what they were shooting at. Can probably jump here. It's just kind of... I was thinking about... It's just kind of... good and bad. Where is that beast guy? Did they run into the... door? Or did they... tether back to down here? Yeah, they tethered. This guy is probably like 5 HP. So that's done. That was worth exploring. Next will be... I should probably go here. That's where you would meet Blythe the first time. But I don't know if there's anything of actual value there. I don't know if I've done that yet. I'll leave it for now. I'm going to see if this is actually something I can climb up. And if it is, if I've just forgotten. Or if it's maybe the exit of something else. Oh, is this one of the animal ones? In which case, this is what I want to be doing. Yeah, so I need to find 2 more. If that turtle that I found somewhere else was correct, is this the turtle I need? I don't want to hit it. The turtle didn't do anything wrong. This weapon could be good if I have the carry weight, but for now, I need to swap back. Because I'm actually against enemies that are potentially dangerous. I don't want to hit the turtle, but I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do. That looks like that's what I was supposed to do. That might be turtle number 2. Maybe I have to find one more turtle near the last tower, and then all 3 will open. That's what I'm thinking. Again, I don't know if they're turtles. I think they might be tortoises, but I'm still calling them turtles because that's sort of the default, influenced by childhood. Like, doesn't matter if it's a turtle or a tortoise. As a kid, it's just a turtle. Okay, so that's... I'll have to go back there. That's weird. That's very weird. Did I not walk up to this one, maybe? If I walk up to it, does it show up on the map that way? Okay, good. This 1, 2, I just need 1 more of them. And then I think I'll be good. And I think it must be another turtle that I need, which means that it's possible that it is this one here that I want to go to. I was thinking they would all have the same shape as the one in the south, but that one in the center didn't, so... Because if this is the 3rd tower, then I might be able to find another turtle and then enter all 3. If that's how it works. Nope. How did I not see that that was one of these? That's fine, because I need to do this anyway, but... Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Cuckoo birds are fun. I wonder if there's anybody that doesn't know what a cuckoo bird is. Like, it just seems like such a common... it's such a clearly interesting bird that I'd be shocked if there's anyone that has never heard of one. Like, heard of them. That was kind of a waste of everything, but... Because everyone would tell the story of how cuckoo birds leave their eggs in other birds' nests, and then... Why is it called Cuckoo's Evergale? Evergole? Gale? Jail? Like, everyone would be like, oh, it's an easy story to explain. I'm not going to go to these yet. I don't think I have all of the... I really should go back to the Round Table Hold and use the remembrances. I don't think I have... Yeah, I only have 2 of 3, because one of them is already... Like, I think in front of one of the 4, there is one for free. Or there's one down here. Can't remember. Oh, I really want to find that thing, but I guess I will look for this one here next, which I should go here. But while I'm here, there's something that I need to fight, potentially. I think I need to run through here. But if I interact with that, it might teleport me to the gate. Yeah, helping Yura. This gives some items, none of which I really need. Can I ride a horse? No. Bloody Finger Ravenmount Assassin. I mean, Yura probably doesn't need my help. Yeah, that's the dodge and attack ability. Is this the one that gives the cloak that I'm not going to use because it's all about jump attacking? Gank squad, not fair. Rune Arc and useless. Co-op mechanics. Co-op seems fun. With like a buddy you've known forever. Friend. You just do that for fun. Could be interesting. Hello. Angry.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks.
Wow. So good.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet bloody finger. Yes, I've been trying. She is the deadliest of all bloody fingers. But in spite of her cessblood zealotry, if she comes for you, there is no shame in... Be on your way. Perhaps sweet.
Does she invade us and then he shows up? I don't know. Ooh, I should have fallen and died there. 100% I should have died there. I pressed the button. I don't... Ooh, lobster. I don't think I would live if I dropped. I think that would be a bad choice. Falling is kind of fun to think about in specific context. Like, how as a kid, you know, if you're 3 or 4 feet tall, heights have different meaning. Like, oh no, if I was hanging from the 2nd floor of this house, it would be a fall that would end my life as a young child that is like 6 or younger even. But as an adult, oh, I could hang from the 2nd floor of this building and be fine. Kind of fun to think about how things change in like absolute terms, not even like subjective. As a kid, it would probably be, kids are tough. But it would probably be dangerous to drop from that height as a child. But as a adult, you'd be fine. Especially if you're hanging from the second floor. It's kind of an interesting... It's just reminiscing to weird specific memories. Like, oh, I'll never forget a specific nightmare I had as a kid, where for some reason I was being chased through a parking lot by crocodiles. No idea why. Like, some things just stick with you forever. Probably. Not accounting for, you know, memory loss. Oh yeah, I allocated a flask. I put a charge in the FP flask and then I didn't re-equip it to my bar. Great planning by me. So, I mean, that's done. There might be... There's something about the Bellum Church that is important. I can't remember what, but something about it is important. Maybe directly, maybe only indirectly, but it sticks out in my head.
What do you need? I don't want any...
Rune arcs are good, these are more important. What is that? Uses FP to charm pierced enemy. Might as well.
All done? Well,
Rune arcs are good. Those are miner people? The word miner is weird. Because normally miner people would mean children. Teenagers aren't. I don't... There's medical definitions. Or maybe not medical definitions. There are hospital definitions. For like age groups. Don't remember what any of them are. There's like youth is, I believe, a term that is used more definitively than, oh, the youth of today. Like more, there's more definition to it than that. Also, I forgot that I should go upgrade my weapon. Once I find the next resting point, next grace, I will try to remember to leave and come back. Poison. What's that eerie music in the game? Oh yeah, it is very eerie. Oh, wait, no, I am running northeast. Why would it say Liurny of the Lakes here? Oh, this is where I'm gonna get attacked by, like, Revenger. Except I'm not, because it didn't kick me off my horse. This is the more fun way to get to the upper level. Okay. I'm good. Anyway, I can go do this. Muscle memory. Bup, bup, bup. I really should talk to some of these people. Wait, I took out a Tibia Mariner, didn't I? So I should talk to him.
Those who live in all the more. Well, another fool who won't listen to reason.
He'll give me a bell?
But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to haunt more of those who live in death, then I'll introduce you to Garank. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
Sure.
Well, I've marked the location. It will lead you to...
Which I already traveled via, I think. Yeah, I already took this gate. Because it teleports you here. Doing that in the correct order and not just finding it yourself is much more interesting.
you will then.
I don't want incantations. That's weird. I guess those are like bottom tier. Urgent heal. Alleviates poison buildup is maybe pretty good to have. Ooh, I haven't checked in on Rogier. Is he dead? I think he's still alive. Well, Let's hope that I haven't messed up the little quest for him. If I have, oh well. It's not that important. Probably. Actually, what was it about this? This was Dex Int, which is why it was not a high priority to get, because I am Strength Intelligence. What is that gonna do? So that's great axes, great hammers, great spears, and colossal weapons. The only one of those that I would use would be colossal weapons. You know, the robes are okay, but the rest of this stuff, not the best. Those are not awful, but... Now I need to go upgrade my weapon. Has the... Oh, I still haven't met,
Well, I took
the Albinoric
out your own.
village. I still have to go there. That's a pretty big upgrade again. 12, 9, and 14, 19. Wait, what did that last upgrade do? 15, 19, 11, 7. Does a lot of magic damage. Which is also why it's bad against stuff that is resistant. I kind of want to talk to her, but she probably has nothing to say. Yeah. I don't think the deathbed... Oh, actually. I progressed that quest, so there might be something here.
I am pleased. Would you like now?
Because it might be connected to the quest with Ronnie? I can't remember.
You are so. My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
I can't remember what this
A
is.
certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
Does the dagger kill the person?
I'd like you to find the... It's a very...
Like the special place in the owner's heart? Is that like a stab them with it deal? I honestly can't remember. I need to do this quest because there's a boss related to it. But it's not the most memorable. Get rid of the blessing. There may be situations where that would be useful, the poise bonus, but... okay. Getting sidetracked. I went here to get to the Bellum Church. I'll go here later. I want to go here next. And do this. Do both of those next. Then I need to go under here, I think, for the Albinoric stuff. And I think I already went here. So I will explore the tree and then that. I think that's needed later. Muriel, Pastor of Vows. Have I gotten any new spell books? I don't think I have. Because I don't think there's any spell books that I've collected. I think I've already given them everything I have. Yeah. Actually, I should probably consider studying some sorceries. Never mind. They're all useless. This one's really good. Honestly, it's so nice to have. If you are reasonably early game and you are hitting stuff with weapon. Okay, so I need to go towards number 4. Looking at the map, I need to go down east, then north. I like the fog. It's very pleasant. Fog is nice, actually. It's a kind of... If you ignore safety concerns, fog is, I think, a fun type of weather. Oh, it's this place. Ugh. Yep. Getting shot in the head by an arrow is exactly why I said it's this place. Ooh. Ooh. Not the button I pushed at that time. But I'm safe. I can get to a grace. Look at these arrows. But, like, fog's fun. Apparently, the London, past, present, I'm not sure, had issues with people walking into rivers because of fog. Like, it was there was times where it was so foggy. Whether it was foggy or smoggy, I'm not actually certain, but it's at least fog adjacent. Big hit. And people would be unable to see and walk into rivers. And given that it's walk and not drive, I assume it's mostly in the reasonably distant past that it was a bigger concern. And it might not be London, it might just be parts of the UK in general. Okay. I don't even have a remembrance that I want to duplicate. Miquella's Lily. It's an interesting zone. It's very odd. It's very understated. It's maybe a weird way to phrase it, but it's a very secluded zone, despite not being particularly secluded. That's pretty messed up. I mean, I guess if these are the only two that I can duplicate, and I already duplicated that, an easy choice. Can't call the horse. Give me my horse, please. Thank you. Ooh, 2 from both of those. That's kind of useful. Yeah. Like, it's... If it weren't for transportation, like, snow and fog would all be would be great. But like, if people didn't need to get anywhere ever because, I don't know, we somehow became a utopia, the world became a utopian society, it's impossible, never gonna happen. But if somehow it happened that people could just stay home as much as they wanted, so people could just enjoy snow and snowstorms by just observing it as they please. Oh, those are skulls. Interesting. But, like, as a kid, when you don't need to think about travel, snowstorms are fun. Fog is great. Even, like, to a certain extent, freezing rain is pretty fun as a kid for me. When I was a kid, like, I don't think I have anything worth duplicating, right? Unless these have different things you can duplicate at them. If it gives me the same 2 options, there's no point in duplicating either one. But I think there are different levels, maybe? Nope. Useless. I mean, I killed it. Let's just mark it on the map. Treasure chest. It should remind me effectively. How does this tree grow here? I guess that's dirt, not rock. Just looks like rock. Yeah. Snow, fog, fun times to go around in. Freezing rain, fun to slide around in when you're appropriately, what's the word I'm thinking of? Dexterous? I think I need to kill these before I fight the Erd Tree dude. Why am I one-handing? I should grab these while I'm here. Like, when you're able to slide carefully on sidewalks that have been frozen with freezing rain, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like when I was younger, I would, I think, wear through my shoes very quickly. Not quickly, but I would basically scrape the bottom of my shoes along sidewalks as I walked. Also, I should wrap up soon, so I'll fight this once and then wrap up. But I would do that a lot, and I eventually had a pair of shoes that was totally smooth. And I wore shoes in the winter, because who wears boots? Even in -30, if you're not working outside, you don't really need boots. You just need shoes that don't leak, basically. And since the shoes weren't an issue, I just wore shoes. But they were perfect when there's just enough snow on the ground. You could still get a running start if you're careful, and if it freezes a little, better. Then with smooth bottomed shoes, you can just slide for a couple meters. A lot of fun. And it is actually, in the specific context, it was safer. I was less prone to falling when I slid intentionally than if I tried to walk in certain scenarios. Like, because if you're sliding intentionally, you'll only fall if you suddenly hit a sudden, I'm thinking dry spot, but it's dry spot's not the right word. Rough spot, I guess, is the better word. You hit a sudden rough spot, you suddenly gain traction, you could fall on your face if you're not, I don't know, coordinated enough. That was never an issue. But then I would intentionally slide, and then as is appropriate, adults would say, hey, don't do that. And then I would walk normally, and I, almost fell once while walking normally instead of trying to slide intentionally. And it was funny to me. It was a good time. It was kind of... It's the question of control. You know you're about to slide, so you're prepared for the impacts of sliding. But if you aren't trying to slide, and you suddenly slide, it will go poorly. I want to get up there, but I think I have to drop down. I think I have to go down over here, then go up, potentially. Time for me to wrap up, though. But I want to do a little bit more first. Just a little. Basically, I want to be up there before I stop. Kind of fun. Interesting. Just thinking about what to do. I can probably drop some more safely back here. I think right here is safe. Hopefully it's safe. Because if it wasn't, oh, bear, that's not safe. Bears are not safe. I've seen a bear in the wild once in my life. It was distant. It was in a forest. And I was 6, so it was not scary. I bet if I saw a bear, even at the distance it was at now, I would probably be at least a little scared. But as a kid, it was just oh, it's a bear. I mean, was a bit spooked, obviously, because it's a bear. But I wasn't worried. I was like, okay. It's just a bear. What would a bear do? Why would a bear hurt me? I'm friendly. That was weird. It hadn't phased yet by the time it avoided my attack. Whoa, that was weird. I attacked twice really quickly. Like, the sound effect was it blocking the shield and attacking, like, with the shield counter mechanic that I ignore because I don't like using shields. But can I climb up this way outside? But instead I got to swing a second time faster than they got to swing as a shield counter. Like, that's not right. Something weird occurred. Maybe it's an intended mechanic, maybe not. I don't think this is where I want to be. I don't think this will get me up above. Maybe I have to come from this side. Oh, it's probably that, yeah. I probably have to start from here, make my way up this, follow that path, go through there. I think that's where I need to go. But this is still productive. It's still a... Is it a catacomb? I don't like the catacombs. Yep. This is an important Black Knife Catacombs. This specific one is important for one of the quests. Because there's like a black knife mark that you get here. And that's part of one of the quest lines. That's good. Yeah, let's do this real quick. Let's just use them all. Before I do that... And let's just see how many levels I can get. I'll leave 5s and lower for now. Because the 5s and lowers could be used later for... I need to upgrade a weapon and I have no runes because I died to a boss and that's why I'm upgrading my weapon. Okay, let's see how many I have after this. I'm guessing around 200,000 at most. Yeah, less than that though, which is about right. 150 is good. Not enough, I think, but 3 more levels. And then I can use these without relying on the Soar Seal. But these are weird. Because it's two-handing, but it's one weapon. So L1 is block. That's not a weapon buff. I wish it was. I'm not a fan of that attack. It's very vertical, and it's short-reaching. And the strong attack is pretty bad. Because it's, only one of the blades. It's probably fine damage-wise, but it's just, aesthetically, I don't like it. Okay, that was about expected for an unupgraded weapon. That's pretty bad. It is an unupgraded weapon, though. Yeah, I'm not going to use it now. Again, I might use it later when I have spare stuff to upgrade, but for now it's Darkmoon Greatsword. Darkmoon Greatsword's going to be the primary weapon. But I might switch up to those just for a change of pace. I think this weapon, and this weapon all have potential use. Though this one needs 50 strength before I could one-hand it. Though I won't one-hand it, that's easy. Just don't one-hand it. It's much more physical based, which is good. So if that's actually perfect. This one seems like it's 50-50 strength int. This one is very much physical scaling. This one's also physical scaling. This one's int scaling. So if I fight an enemy that's resistant to magic, or seems to be resistant to magic, I should swap to the Ruins Greatsword. Because that's probably the best choice. It still has some intelligence scaling. Just for aesthetic reasons, it's probably better to just use a pure strength scaling weapon, but I want to stick with a theme. Because, I mean, this would be better than this if something is resistant to If something is resistant to magic, a pure physical sword would be better. But aesthetics are important. There's lots of weapons that I should mess with, but that will wait till later. This one here. Actually, I want to see what this looks like. Okay, two-hand it. Oh, that... I was kind of hoping it would have longer reach than that. Oh, that's such a funny... Strong attack? That's a joke weapon. Oh, that's funny. It's like spinning your arm for a stronger punch in a cartoon. I like that. That's fun. That's actually really stylish. I like that. It's completely worthless for this character, but that's cool. I like that. Oh, that's really good. I mean, if I'm pure int, if I focus int, it won't be terrible. Because that has pretty good intelligence scaling. And if I level it up, the intelligence scaling will improve. That's cool. There's a lot of well-designed weapons in this game, and I'm very happy about that. So, but I need to wrap up here. Next time, I will explore the catacombs, or catacombs, but I think it's catacombs. Then I will follow this path to get to this tower. Then, if I remember, I will explore the Albinoric village, if I have time. Because I need that for the half of a medallion and a quest line with Godric's, I don't know, adopted quote-unquote daughter. Yeah, that'll be next time. It'll be productive. Not that I need to be productive, but I should go here as well. But I'll leave that as like a last place. Yeah, time to wrap it up. So, have a nice day. Bye-bye.